Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So please just take what fits but leave the rest out. Your overall energy is popping out already. Four of Wands. Something is becoming more stable here. A win-win outcome is forecast. Your hard work is paying off. Someone's finally embracing the truth of a situation, healing here. And it looks like I'm feeling your guys' energy. Something that you're doing inside or your mentality is really starting to shift things beneficial to you. So justice is being served here. Regret, I wish this never happened, and inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. Someone definitely regrets what has been said, what has been done in this situation, having a hard time dealing with these emotions because they feel your energy as well. Overall, Four of Wands. Okay, so stability, but also it's like something's coming, a surprise. This feels like something that needs to be done or is expected or justified in this situation. So we have the Magician, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Five of Cups for your energy. You guys have been dealing with quite a bit. It looks like you've been taking some time for yourself, working really hard towards some goals here. I see some of you have dealt with possibly depression in regards to your environment, as well as this situation has added onto it. Some of you might have felt very alone, as if you give your all to everyone and you're kind of just left there, no one really caring about how you feel or what's going on with you. And I see you trying to figure some things out for yourself. So this is a time where you are really doing your work. There are some inner things or conflicts that you're dealing with and you're overcoming it. So hang in there. This too shall pass. You're doing good at this time. It is scary. It is hard to deal with, but you will overcome this. Magician, you have the power within yourself to get what you desire when it comes to love or your work situation, also home environment for some of you. And it's okay at this time to be in solitude. It's okay. Take this time that is needed when you are alone, because things will change and rapidly pick up towards having to deal with others. So just enjoy the moment, even though you're going through a lot. You know, really be kind to yourself as well. In the Five of Cups, not all is lost. There is something that is happening here behind the scenes that you're not able to see at this moment. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands for their energy. This person's having some conflict within themselves as well. I see you both mirroring each other. They're realizing something needs to happen or shift in the situation. They're not really feeling it's completely over here. They're trying to gather their own insight and clarity about how they feel in the situation, how they feel about you. And it's conflicting with some things that are going on in their situation. So they kind of feel like, you know, there's things that they desire and that they want, but they have to mold their world to those emotions and those feelings in order for this to work. And it's a challenging period for them. They're having to really sift through and decide what they truly want in their life. This is a life-altering moment. Tell me the Five of Wands. Four of Swords, Page of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they don't like the reality that they live in at this moment. They realize that things have to ultimately change no matter what. Even if you're in their life or not, you have really impacted them and gotten them to see that this is not what they want for their life. They feel really devastated. They have regret here. There's also something that is in the middle here. There's a wedge. This can be a third party, person, place, or thing. But something has kept them stuck, unable to move. Eight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. And they are fearful of change here. So let's see what's gone on in the past. I also want to say that they see you as really glowing up. You are in your prime. It feels like you're moving on, that you could be happier without them. So that is a stressful thing that they are feeling. Two of Wands, World, and the Chariot for the past. Yes, something needed to change, so a decision needed to be made. There's a choice between two options of someone literally changing their physical environment or having to make a life-altering decision in order for this to work out. It was a big challenge here with the Chariot. Someone did not stay focused on a goal here. It's like in between this situation, this person lost their gripping. They lost what they truly wanted because they were so fearful. They started to doubt themselves that they couldn't make that jump. And I see someone kind of retreating into their own zone. Tell me the Chariot. Six of Wands and the Judgment card. So it's showing that they feel they don't trust their decisions, or they made poor decisions during this connection with you, but they feel like they were successful just being in this connection with you. So there is some inner conflict here in the past where they felt indecisive. They knew they needed to step up and do something about this, but I see that the fear just overwhelmed them. They started to not feel as confident about themselves as well. Six of Wands, that maybe if they did choose this, they wouldn't make you happy, or maybe you would feel like you would move on and break their heart. Some of the Worlds. Yeah, Three of Swords. So I do see separation here. Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Where, since they didn't make the decision, it was ultimately a decision to just kind of leave it. And I see them retreating. With the Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, it's like saying, you know, I know that this is going to end badly anyways, that I may not make them happy, that maybe I should just stay with what I know, what is secure in my environment. As long as I know that's how it is, even though I'm not happy, maybe that's better. And so these were the conflicting emotions that they had, but they also knew this was going to hurt you. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, that this was going to make you feel like they were lying to you, or they didn't care about you, that maybe they were keeping some secrets here as well, and that you weren't going to get the ultimate truth. This is going to make them feel devastated, but they felt like, I can deal with that as long as I'm safe, even though it'll eat away at me. But they realized quite quickly that they couldn't handle this guilt. They couldn't handle the regret. Okay, so I see some things that possibly were promised here that they didn't follow through on. And I just see them getting spooked towards the middle here, feeling like everything else was starting to come crumbling down in their situation. Things were getting tougher or harder, and they felt like, maybe I can't do this. Maybe it's not in me. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the High Priestess. So there are some secrets here. There's things hidden, but also there were alerts in your intuition about this. So you were not going crazy. You were not wrong. This person was trying to hide some things going on in their situation because they didn't want you to think that they weren't as serious about you, and they didn't want to lose you at that time. They thought that you would just kind of cut them out. Some of you have been very stern with them in the beginning, where you told them, look, I don't play around here. Like, just tell me what you want, and that's it. I don't mind, you know, if you don't want commitment or you're not serious here, but I need to know. If you're not in this to win it, then I need to go about my business on my way. But they were telling you that they did want this, that you mean a lot to them. A lot of them feel like you mean the world to them, you know, as cliche as it sounds, but it's showing up that they felt so special that you were in their life. Six of Wands. But how they communicated in the Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, was so off. It felt like they weren't being consistent. They weren't telling you the whole truth, because some things that they were speaking about or how they were talking to you seemed like they just weren't matching their energy, or wasn't matching what they were doing in their situation. So it felt like, okay, how could you love me, or how could you want this, but you're not doing anything about it? You're not trying to make change happen in your situation. If there is a third party. If it's not a third party, it's just showing me this person got in their own way. They really sabotaged their own heart as well as yours. It's like they really did try to manipulate themselves to think that this is what needed to happen. Page of Swords. Let me see the Page of Swords. King of Wands, Four of Pentacles. There's your card, Temperance, and the Justice cards. Yeah, I do want to mention this. You might be dealing with an Aquarius or a fixed sign. Can be a stubborn type energy. Just because they don't like change at all. This person tries to cling on to the past or cling on to things that are safe. I'm also seeing Leo. Libra keeps coming up as well. So if you are dealing with that, this might be your story. All right, so let's see what they're about to do. We have Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Lover's card. It's time to make the ultimate decision. Something is being brought to the surface. So it's time now to finally hear things that you've wanted to hear for quite a while. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say to you moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you to all my subscribers and for the support. It means the world to me, guys. I love you. Many blessings to you, and I'll see you next time.